Hello and welcome to Deep Insight. July 2025 is not just another month. From rising war zones to global quakes and floods, this month could change everything. And shockingly, astrologers, geologists, and even defense analysts all seem to agree. So what's coming and who's at risk? Let's dive in. First up, the world's simmering conflict zones. After months of shadow warfare, the Israel-Iran conflict is now boiling over. In July, there will be escalated airstrikes in Syria and possibly Iraq. Iranian proxies like Hezbollah are preparing for a wider strike, raising the stakes across the Middle East. Russia and Ukraine, the tension isn't cooling down. Russia may attempt a summer offensive in the Donbass, deploying new waves of drones and cruise missiles. Ukraine's counter, NATO-supplied tech lighting up the skies. The air war might just become deadlier than ever. And then there's China-Taiwan. PLA naval drills and possible cyber attacks could spike in mid-July. Expect US warships and Japanese forces to shadow every Chinese move in the Pacific, meaning one mistake could spark a global incident. Let's not forget India-Pakistan. Kashmir and Balochistan are heating up, with troop buildups and drone surveillance on both sides. If Pakistan's internal instability spirals, their army could be forced to act, both inside and outside its borders. But this isn't just about individual flashpoints. Alliances are shifting in real time. NATO, supercharged by Sweden's entry, is going on high alert. With Russia flexing in the Arctic, NATO's launching major exercises in the Baltics and the Circle. That's a message, loud and clear. BRICS isn't sitting still either. Led by China and Russia, the bloc is pushing back, publicly opposing NATO's expansion and accelerating their push for de-dollarized trade. That's not just economic resistance, it's a geopolitical chess move. And the US? Expect a ramped-up military presence in the Indo-Pacific and Gulf regions. They're quietly prepping for multi-theater conflict scenarios. July could be the pressure point where it all snaps. But sometimes it's the planet itself that fights back. Seismologists are sounding the alarm across the Pacific Ring of Fire. Japan, California, Indonesia, between July 7 and July 19th, these spots are on high alert for a major quake. And with it, the risk of aftershocks and tsunamis. Water's not taking a break either. The Indian subcontinent, Bangladesh, Nepal, record monsoon flooding is coming. And Europe? Urban flash floods are likely in Germany and Austria, flooding subways and streets. Meanwhile, extreme heat waves are primed to spark wildfires across Greece, Italy, Turkey, and maybe California. And here's a wild card: astrology. Between July 9 and 14, a rare Mars-Uranus square lines up. Historically, alignments like this coincided with the Fukushima disaster and the 2004 tsunami. It's not a guarantee, but it's one more reason to stay alert. So what does it all mean? Markets are primed for volatility. If a quake or Iran escalates, Brent oil could shoot past $100. Gold and wheat prices? Expect turbulence. Cyber risk is rising fast too. Watch for major cyber attacks targeting finance and infrastructure, especially between NATO and BRICS nations. A digital war could be just as disruptive as a physical one. Astrologically, Saturn retrograde and Pluto in Capricorn suggest a karmic reset. Old power structures crumble and new alliances rise. July is the storm before the transformation. So here's my question. Are we prepared? Or are we just sleepwalking into a storm? If you want weekly predictions and critical geopolitical insights, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Stay curious, stay alert. The world's changing faster than ever.